All right, so this is our last step for packet B. No, it's a lot. We were almost done here, okay? So we left off and we have our taxable income right here, $63,400. So just like y'all did with Elon Musk and his $350,000, now we're going to do with this guy, $63,400. So what that means, we have to calculate out the tax right here. Okay, so we go to our tax table. Write down the income, $63,400 is what we're at, and we have to figure out where we are. We're assuming for this exercise that he is single. This person is single. So if taxable income is over but not over, okay, so 63,000 falls into this category right here. Okay, it's over 39, but it's under 84. So we're at 4,543 plus 32% of 6,3,400 minus 39,475. Okay. So let's go ahead and calculate that out. So I already have our income there, minus 39,475. That's 23,000 times, oops, not 32. That was a mistake of mine. 22%. Okay. Times 0.22, $5,263.50 plus 4,543. So our total tax is $9,806.50. And I mentioned before, what do? We round up. So it's really 9,807. Okay. It's always going to round up or it's going to round down. All right. That's just when you file your taxes electronically, it will take care of that rounding up, rounding down. So we're just going to go ahead and round up as we should at the 50. So 9,807. So let's go back to here, and it's asking us taxes. Well, okay, let's put it in. $9,807. Okay, Schedule 12B. Add Schedule 2, line 3, and line A, and enter the total. Well, we don't have a Schedule 2, so that's going to be a 0. So we just come back over here and go 9,807. Okay, tax credit or credit for other dependents. So tax credit, we said we put 3 people here, 3 children here. Let's assume they all qualify. Okay, let's just go ahead and assume that they all qualify in here. The child tax credit for qualified individuals is $2,000 per dependent. Okay, so we have 3 children. Okay, $2,000 each, and so 3 times 2 is $6,000. So they have $6,000 in child tax credits. Now, what a credit does, let's start off with a deduction. A deduction lowers your income. A tax credit lowers your tax bill. So if you had a choice, $5,000 in deductions or $5,000 in tax credits, you want that tax credit, right? So here, this individual's tax obligation is $9,807, but because they're caring for 3 kids and qualify for the child tax credit, they get $6,000 in tax credit. So add line, okay, we don't have a Schedule 3, so we just add 6,000 over here. We bring 6,000 over here, okay? And then we're left with number 14. Subtract line 3B or 13B from line 12B. If 0 or less, enter 0. Okay, so it is not 0, right? So we're going to put 3,807. Okay, any other taxes? No, that's going to be a 0. Okay, and then line 16. Colt just jumped on my shoulder. Line 16, add lines 14 and 15 to get your total tax. 14 is 3,800, 15 is 0. So we add them together and we get, flip over, 3,807. So that's their total tax bill. Now we go back to the forms, the W-2 and the 1099s, where it says income tax withheld. Okay, let's just say, let's do two scenarios, right? One scenario, let's say they had $5,000 withheld. I'm going to put that in blue. The other scenario is going to be in red. Okay. The other scenario, let's say they only had $3,000 withheld. Okay. So 18, don't worry about 18. We're not going to do anything with 18. Okay. So, right. So add lines 17 and 18E. These are your total payments. So we're looking at 5,000 in one corner, in one scenario, and then 3,000 in the other scenario. If line 19 is more than line 16, subtract, so highlight which ones I'm reading. If line 19 is more than line 16, subtract line 16 from line 19. This is the amount that you overpaid. Okay, so think about it this way. Our tax bill is $3,877, but we paid, or this individual paid, $5,000. They only needed to pay $3,800. That is, they overpaid. So we subtract the two. Okay, 5,000 minus 3,087, or 3,807. So that is $1,193. That will be a refund. You don't have to put refund there. I'm just putting that there. So they're going to get $1,193, a check for $1,100, almost $1,200 back. Okay, and that's, if that was the situation, that is where you would stop. Right, you're done. There's nothing more to complete. But this was conditional, right? If line 19 is more than line 16. Well, what if it's the other way around? Then you come down here to line 23. Amount you owe. Subtract line 19 from line 16. So line 19 from line 16, that is going to be $807. This is a tax bill. Okay, and so they have to pay. They have to write out a check. If this was the scenario, the reality, they would have to write out a check for $807 to send to the IRS with this return. Okay, otherwise, there's going to be penalties and interest if they don't send it right away. So they got to send it. Okay, and so if line 19, oops, jumped ahead. If line 19 is greater than line 16, it's a refund. If line 19 is less than line 16, it's a tax bill, and so they have to pay that. All right, and we are done. We have filled out the taxes. Now, later today, I will post a sample scenario on Google Classroom, and I want y'all to work through it. We'll go back and check through it later this week, but probably on Friday we'll check through it. But I want you to give it your best shot, and then go ahead and it'll be an assignment. I want you to go ahead and take a picture of this return, of this last page in return, okay, and upload it to that picture. All right, thanks. Look forward to seeing y'all today at 3 p.m.